Morning Academy. Ian here with your tip of the day. Bright and early, I'm waiting around the corner from the hotel where our VIP student is today. We're working with a student today and tomorrow. Looking forward to getting started with him today. Should be exciting. Always interesting to see a new game and a new student. So today I want to tell you really quickly about a phone call that I had yesterday with another VIP student who came and saw us not too long ago. And the reason why we had a phone call was she was having frustrations with some of her doubles partners because they were very uncomfortable by her starting to move forwards during the points. In fact, she would serve in volley or return in volley, and her partners would just go back to the baseline when they started at the net. Because they just have this fear, this anxiety about nobody being back at the baseline to cover lobs. Maybe you can relate to this. And so what her question to me was originally was, should I just start playing singles? Because the people I'm playing with, she's playing at a 3-5 level, just don't get it. I'm making them uncomfortable. Should I just go play singles and not worry about all this doubles, business where I've got to manage the insecurities of my partners while I'm trying to develop my game, while I'm trying to learn how to be more confident and more aggressive. And so I think this is a common thing that we hear all the time from students. There's all kinds of ways that players try to improve themselves and develop themselves that make the other people around them uneasy and uncomfortable. And this has definitely been a theme that we've had with our students. And our students who come out here to Milwaukee, in particular, are way, way, way into a growth mindset mentality. And the truth is, most of the people around them simply are not. And so my kind of mindset perspective that I want to give to you today and make sure you understand is that it's normal. In fact, you should expect to make the people around you uncomfortable when you make yourself uncomfortable. Whether that be setting up a tripod and recording your forehand using video, or starting to serve and volley when nobody on your team or any of the teams that you play serve and volley yet, because those skills just aren't present yet. Everybody's used to the status quo of one up, one back, point after point after point after point after point, forever and always. Like that's their definition of doubles, and anything outside of that makes them really uncomfortable. And so I just want to, number one, make sure you understand that when you leave your comfort zone, it causes the people in your vicinity to also be uncomfortable. And that's great, and that's a good thing. Some people are hesitant to try to improve themselves simply for that reason, because there's that response from the people around them. They'll keep themselves in the same place for the benefit of everybody around them. And there's different personality types here. There's like an obliger personality type where you just want everybody to get along, you want everything to go smoothly, and you don't want to rock the boat. And so if that's you, then it might be tough for you to go outside the box and use video or whatever it might be. That's different than the status quo. But I want to encourage you that it's the only way forwards. If you stay with the status quo, only tiny incremental improvements are possible. And there will always be a glass ceiling on your development. There will always be a limit to what level you're able to achieve. It's only by being comfortable with being uncomfortable that you can possibly make a significant jump forwards. And when you do that, there will be people around you that complain. There will be other people that are around you that ask you, what are you doing? Like, what's the point? Why are you doing this? And please understand, it's because of their insecurities about themselves. It's not because of you. It's because of them and what they're feeling. And so it's not about you. It's not that you're offending them. It's not that you're making their life more difficult. They're seeing you take that step, and they're wondering, oh, what does this mean about me? and they're uncomfortable about what it means about themselves. So don't let that discourage you, please. Hopefully this gives you some perspective into kind of the mindset there. And after a while, you get totally used to it. Like, I've been doing things so differently from the norm in tennis coaching now that I really enjoy it. Like, I love pushing the envelope and rocking the boat and kind of purposefully doing things really differently than what I know everybody else is doing. And maybe, again, kind of a personality thing. You might be a personality where that sounds terrifying, and that's fine. I'm not saying you have to be like that person who's like agitating by any stretch of the imagination. Just keep the focus on yourself and what you need to do for you, and let the other people deal with what they need to do for them, I guess maybe is my ultimate message today. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it encourages you and gives you a little bit of perspective. Thanks for watching. Hope Academy has continue to be a huge support for you and a huge inspiration, and looking forward to continuing to provide you with what you need to reach your goals.